It's highly unfortunate. Say Arsenal don't lose 1-0. This one, just got all our happiness. See also with the happy say Tottenham for lose. They Tottenham for drop points. We say one follow then lose. You know if we take advantage of this situation. Look at Manchester United now. Man, you don't win. So Man, you don't enter fifth. I think Man, you don't do the same points with us. Then we can't do for sixth as of now. In short, make a no lie for now. It is official. Arsenal Football Club is in crisis. We are in crisis mode, and there's nothing we can do about it. Our prayer, as it stands like this now make we no end for seventh, because if we end for seventh, if West Ham go win Europa League, they can go Champions League. Maybe another Europa League slot we can't do there. I never really know, but that's the only thing. Our prayer now make we end for this sixth. May West Ham end for their seventh. That's the only prayer we will pray now, because there is nothing. Okay, we know if we win this three small teams. We know if we win Southampton. We know if we win Brighton. We know if we win Crystal Palace. The next 3 games so one can play. They're stronger than this 3 we just play now. We are playing Chelsea next. After we play Chelsea, we'll play Manchester United. After we play Manchester United, we'll come play West Ham. So if we know if we beat Brighton, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Chelsea, Man U, and West Ham, now we'll come beat, because those are our next 3 games. So for me, it is official. Arsenal FC is in crisis mode, and our best bets now we could just end for this 6th, because if you look at the table now, we are in 6th. So our best bets are there. So Juka, welcome back to the show. So is it safe to say Arsenal FC is in crisis now?
Yes. I don't know what is going on, but whatever that is going on, we can all see it, but behind the scene, we don't know what is going on. The thing be say, you don't see say, we no get players. We go feel, turn things around for us now. The thing where they vex me self, we say, why they go wait for second half to come play well? If they play waiting, they play for second half. For first half, why they no go score? Even though say Southampton defense they okay, I see no reason why they go come they make some mistakes. Like you get one strike where we say this guy try. Pepe dey free. Odegaard suppose pass that ball for Pepe. Where we say Pepe dey free. 2 times the guy no feel dictate that Pepe dey free. In fact, it's not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging at all.
No wala. Baba Sato, welcome back to the show. Is it safe to say now, say Arsenal dey in crisis? Baba Sato, you know the years.
Today we know we are already in crisis right from the day we lose for Brighton now. I dey hear you. You know they hear me.
No, now just dey hear you. Be quiet. I dey hear you now. I dey hear you. I dey hear you.
Now they hear me.
They hear you.
Okay. I say not be today. We know say we are on crisis now. From the day when we lose for Brighton, and that day we know say the hope don't die. Plus this one, people when they talk, I tell you say I dey expect say na 7 will for go. You say you get up say we'll go Europa League. Waiting I get to talk, you say, don't you think or watch? I know a lot of people might argue it too. Don't you know that we miss Lacazette for this match? We are get used up to that hold of play. How we say that hold? You see that ball when Gado what's they call this
Odegaard,
our midfielder.
Sambi Lokonga.
Our midfielder.
Lokonga, Shaka, Odegaard. Which person?
When they talk about just now, we get to. No, not Odegaard.
Na Pepe.
Odegaard. Okay. You see that all don't play. All those balls Odegaard go for the give, go for the give granny, go for the give. This our
Pepe.
attack. He go hold them, go slow them, give one or two person. See all those matches where we just lose, matches where we feel say we go fit take the top 4 or get advantage of Tottenham. You see, say we jeopardize them. Now Man City and now Man United, where just dey okay now. Now one go play. They don't beat Nottingham Forest just now. You understand? Now those kind of people want go. Sorry, Norwich. I mean, they don't beat Norwich just now. Now those kind of people they say one can go now. Verse, maybe we try more win that match, no stay pursue top 4 again. But the truth is that both from the starting to the end, Arsenal be like team. I always talk Arsenal be like team where they cause. When we needed them most, either we get red card or the player gets injury, we will be say we go just scatter once and for all. So the match finish shall say not be sometimes where they beat 6-0. We not even fit break their defense from the starting to the ending. It's okay.
Okay, the way the thing stand now officially as it is now, let's just take and say we know the fight for top 4. We are not going for top 4. So we are with the fight now 5 and 6. Now with the fight for now. So the only person who was supposed to focus our attention on now be West Ham. And as it stands now, I think we are above West Ham. I don't know how many points we take day ahead of them. So as we talk, I go check the EPL table. So before I go come back to that one. So now, okay, I've seen it. So as it did like this now, Arsenal day 6th for table now. As it did like this, we have played 31 matches and we get 54 points. West Ham don't play 32 matches and they get 51 points, which means we still get one outstanding match for West Ham head and we take 3 points to gap them. So the best I think we can do with the remaining games will remain, like 7 matches will remain for us. The best we can do is to get a 6th position. If we get a 6th position, we are going to Europa. So now 6th we did like this now, West Ham is 7th. So even if we finish for 7th, remember say West Ham still the Europa League. If West Ham don't win Europa League, because as it stands, it's possible. If they win Europa League, we can still go to Europa. If they win Europa League, they'll go Champions League. So even if they can't finish for 6th, that slot will still be open. You get? So our prayer now finish in 6th at least. So top 4, leave out for people who get up. So you can just make our focus our attention now to West Ham. With the way things stand now, sure you feel so if we end up 6th at least.
It's possible if Arsenal will turn around and correct their mistakes and boost their morale again, because as they play like people who lose confidence. Well, you know, like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of what they are playing right now. It's not encouraging at all. As I look them, they be like the person where they feel they train. They know they play well. There's no tempo, no that kind of aggressive play. They are not fast with the ball. You understand? So make we just the look, Sha. If they go finish between 6th and 5th, because top 4 now is out of position for them. Yeah, Man U and Tottenham now, and then they fight for that top 4. That one don't they obvious. Yeah. And so I don't know whether they no come beat Crystal Palace, they no come beat Brighton, they no come beat Southampton. Now Chelsea they go come beat. Then after they beat Chelsea, they come beat Man U. Then they come beat West Ham. They're strong, bro. West Ham they're strong, very very strong. So you can imagine 9 points. They don't drop 9 points at a stretch. Now they come play 2 tough teams. What we say it's possible they go drop another 9 points. That is 18 points. In fact, it's not encouraging at all.
All right, no wahala, you can just see. So, Baba Sato, you know, say what if we talk? Say we finish above West Ham. Say West Ham don't prioritize Europa League ahead of EPL because they know say if they win the Europa League, they are going to Champions League, and it's possible for them to win now because we're not even go away go beat Lyon, no be small thing. And when you check out because this is now this kind of Rangers people they there now they are mates. So they say on a good day now 50-50 they feel win. So if they see us now at least finishing 6th at least, Baba Sato.
The truth be say, That's why you see where they call the talk, say, how we say Barca break out against these people where they play, where they say lose 3-1. Now they will for win the Champions
Frankfurt.
League because no better,
Yes.
Europa League, I mean, no better people again. So, Frankfurt, I mean, so the truth is that West Ham get good advantage based on their pedigree, say they can win the Europa League because now their mates now they get now. That's one. But that no still guarantee us anything can still happen in football. Because if you come to these present terms now, Arsenal don't come back to their normal form we know them. Arsenal is dead and gone. I see they see good or poor losings for Arsenal because I see them not winning West Ham. I see them not winning Chelsea. I see them not winning Man U. I see them not winning Tottenham. You see, say that four matches against 7 matches where remember what you want win. It's not possible. These 4 people when I talk, so they're not getting. They're not the only 3 people who get points, which is in that point. Now they throw away. So against Brighton, Southampton, and the other people who will lose to back to back. So the remaining match, you know, maybe Crystal Palace, thank you, my brother. Maybe you know you get hope for this one out of the 7 will remain. And they tell us we they lose 4, hopefully 4, we will lose and confirm. But the 4 where we want meet, where better pass these 3 people where we even get up. At least I would say we still lose 1 for these 3 where we lose, so get 6 points. Meaning we win 2, we lose 1. Could have even better say we will use and cover up for the remaining 4 matches when I just talk for these 4 teams when I mentioned now. West Ham, Tottenham, West Ham, Man U, Chelsea. So we could have used to take cover up, but these 4 people, my brother, these 4 people no hope, my brother. I'm not even if we even want to drop among these 2 people, for these 4 people, I will let a tip West Ham. But compared to the way West Ham be now, go watch their match. Now the way they take come back to their form, we will even collect. So no hope, my brother. Even when you hear they say only waiting you hear they say that hope. We go even reach 7, but probably maybe if West Ham win the Champions the
Europa League.
The Europa League. If they win Europa League, we fit get hope say for that self-stroke 6 we go. But the way it be now, if we never say they don't do fan of Baba, we don't pick on they say we get up there. No hope for these 4 people because if you lose these 4 matches, you don't lose still now, you don't get 9 points through away. Then come go lose other 4 matches again, equivalent to almost about 18 to 17 points. You're just through. So you don't get the way. So before they talk on this, now the 3 matches will for your take up now with this. So because the people who they compete with. Now the 3 of them they compete with now, West Ham, Tottenham, Man U. You think say they'll let them go like that? Where they get the belief say they'll fit catch you, drag for the position where they drag for, they'll let them go. No, it will not be possible now. It's not easy. So now what thing I see with that one, man? I don't even they see us they go. I tell you from the day one, say I didn't see Arsenal since the day they lose against Brighton. Now that day I thought I didn't even see them going to Europa League. Now conference cup, if you they say conference, you know, now they reason. After waiting I felt talk that day now. And moreover, the way their form be now, they just die, they go every day. They just die, they go, you know. Nothing, this will not be the fighting Arsenal where we get say the way they look from the keeper, from the defender, from the attacker, from the midfielder, all are just weak. No, they're not even encourage me again now. You know?
Okay.
That's just
so all right, Juka, look, I come back to you. And okay, we can read some comment like Jim Okori, they talk say, I feel for Arteta, he might finally get sacked. And Edu will get Tite to replace him. Then Saki, they talk say, useless management. Then Prosper, they talk say, another disappointment. So Peterson, they talk say, so na permutation time. A permutation time, Arsenal continue now. Arsenal don't turn Nigeria. I don't say, we go work up, that's what Nigeria they do. So if we win 1, they can't draw 2. Can't lose the other one, they will qualify, all those kind of package. And at the same time, Daniel, why would you talk? So you look at Arsenal now. You all said Aubameyang is not firing. You have played 5 matches and lost 4 out of them. I don't say Arsenal entering Europe. Sir, you are just being too sentimental with some of your analysis. You're not saying things the way they are. It will only get worse for Arsenal. Which of the analysis is sentimental? Let us know. Hit the hammer on the nail. We could know which particular one you refer to. Then at the same time, Michael Bassicon talk say anything is possible in football. There's no point blaming the coach. Check our bench. Okay, this Michael points now. Now the point I want to raise our next talking point. So make us start with Juka. Juka, You see the way Arsenal they play now. Thomas Partey is out. Tomiyasu is out. Tierney is out. As of today, Lacazette is out. These are important and crucial members of our squad. We know say if they no dey, we self we go miss am. Say they no dey. So now when you check our bench and you see say nobody dey there, can't you think we can forgive Arteta for doing it? Say we no get adequate replacements.
I'm sorry.
Well, to start with, Michael, that person where they talk say they make them no blame Arteta. He is right. Look at our bench, we don't have anybody. Our midfield, we don't have anybody. Our left back, we don't have anybody there. Our senior players, where we say by now, now then go to, with the remaining matches now, now then go keep Arsenal going. All of them are injured. Lacazette is not firing. So I will not blame Arteta for any decision he makes because Arteta is working with what he has at the moment. How do you expect him? What do you expect him to do? To go to academy and bring more junior players where we say they never get experience? Abi make them go sign somebody now where we say when they don't close. Waiting as Arteta the experience now, any coach will experience the same thing. If that person have the kind of squad where they Arsenal right now, you can imagine in a situation whereby let's say Harry Kane get injury for Tottenham, it affect Tottenham self upon all the senior players where they get because say Harry Kane get injury or maybe Son don't get injury. These two key players don't get injury. Or when you come to Man U, you can't see say maybe Pogba get injury, Cristiano Ronaldo get injury, and other senior players where they get. You understand? It still go affect them. Now we don't have too many senior players in our squad, and now the ones we have, they don't get injured. Where we say it's possible they go there out of the season. What do you expect Arteta to do? Or do you think that if Arteta have good players like other teams that he will not gonna perform? That is not fair to criticize him. So for person where they talk about Aubameyang, before they let Aubameyang go, how many goals did Aubameyang score in 5 matches where we say Arsenal play? Ever since Aubameyang left Arsenal was. Is it because they can't lose 3 stretch? Then somebody will come to talk about sentimental. What is sentimental about what Arteta did? Arteta did what every other coach can do. If you are not giving a result, what do you expect a coach to do other than to drop you? Right now, Lacazette is not performing. And he said, okay, let me take a gamble. Nketiah is there. Let's try Nketiah. If Nketiah have sense, this is the greatest opportunity for him to show the world that he can perform. Yeah? His contract at the end of this season. Show the world, say you can perform, so that another club will come by you. He can't disappoint. It's the greatest opportunity for him. So we are working with what we have. We can't blame anybody. The best we can do is to accept our fate and move on. You understand? We don't have players to compete to get to that top 4 at the moment. So the ones we have, they are underperforming. We're not gonna blame Arteta and say and I'm in fault. What did Arteta do? If now you be the coach, now who did that bench? What we say you go come take a tactical decision and turn things around. Who be that person who did that bench? So as far as that bench is concerned, anybody who did that bench is a gamble.
True.
Na gamble.
Wow.
So I don't see why you go come they blame the coach, say 9-4. Now the fault of all the players who did that pitch. Why they go come they underperform? Why would they depend on a striker to score? You understand? Every player, if you are playing and things are getting tough, man, that they try that post and see whether now you go give the winning goal. So
right.
The blame should go to all the players and not the Arteta. Arteta did nothing wrong.
All right, no wala. Juka, don't talk very well. So Baba Sato, Okay, before I come to Baba Sato, make I just go through some comments. So Luxin, who are the talk say not the results we wanted. Then at the same time, Donald the talk say Arsenal doesn't have the team to drag for top 4 position. They should stop deceiving themselves. Then Ibrahim talk say they have tried their best. No luck on our side. Then at the same time, Lux himself talk say not the results we wanted. Then Shebu James say in their hearts broken. So Donald say why must we bench El Neni and Pepe in such a match? At least El Neni plays similarly to Thomas Partey. Malo talk say we had January to buy players. What did we do? Referees taking advantage given to us. So make I come back to Baba Sato now. Baba Sato, you don't see the way we dey play now, and you know say some of our senior men they outside. So who are we blaming? Some people they blame Arteta, saying Arteta be the problem. So Juka they talk say we should blame the players because like then they miss opportunities, and then they miss the way that they play. So let's not be biased, let's not be sentimental like somebody don't talk so we do sentimental. Who is it that we should blame with the way they play now? Is it the coach? Don't forget that this coach
First of all,
managerial.
First of all, before I go to that Arteta, I want to go to Mr. Joka. You know, I want to go to where person tell say with this sentimental. I believe say they talk to Mr. Joka or probably me. But to me, I will say Mr. Joka they sentimental. You know why I use that word? Why you they always call Lacazette? You don't give Iketa 13 good opportunity. They come out for second half, you know, perform. Today, what did you do? You doesn't even call the guy.
Wait, I interrupt you small. Wait first. You don't understand what you talk. I don't know prolong am. Juka talk say today that the perfect opportunity where they're supposed to give Nketiah, make Nketiah score, but Nketiah no take am.
No, I understand every part of what they are there with you. Yeah, what you? He no make sure Nketiah name. He make sure Grant. He don't make sure this our attacker. Lacazette name. Before Lacazette, before he come talk say see opportunity where they give Nketiah and I say no take am.
And you no take am.
They talk and say make you know what? If you look at me, you know just they talk about those attackers because all of them are rubbish.
That's what he said now. All of them are rubbish.
No, listen now. Satrus, I understand what you chat. With person, and they equally they talk what person talk. Now make me they interfere, say that's sentimental. To me, I take on like that, say, Oga Joka, they just sentimental for the word where they always talk about Lacazette, including Aubameyang. Go bring your son. If these two people are good, they will say me about if they are okay, we will even they talk about Aubameyang. So that's what I'm trying to. That's the area where they try they go. Well, me I forget about that one. The truth is that anybody will talk say, may they drive Arteta. The person don't know what they call football, because I see there's come to some time where some coaches they talk say they know they come to Arsenal. They even invite them those top coach and those they say they only come because they know everything what we get now rubbish. So they don't want anybody who want to square their name. But that's when Arteta come from the midst of nobody want to take him. We can't even sing his glory today. You understand? Just because it's not just 3 months. Anybody will say just, it's like you don't know the meaning of that 9 points. Because at this particular time, that 3 matches is not just. We need it. We need the point to get ourselves. Even though say we don't go Champions League, but at least, maybe we still see, at least if we still lose 2, we win 1, or we draw 2, we win 1. That's still better point than losing the 3. Yeah. It's not just. Yeah. You understand? So the money when they go take the thing, say they want to go hire other coach when they drive Arteta, can't they just put that money? May they say bad player, dream player, good player for that one, not be all those primary 6 players. So the board of directors, just like what one commenter talk just now, say we need to blame the board. So anybody when they talk about Arteta, just they talk rubbish. We need to blame the board. I'm saying it that is say we don't change coach, we don't change keeper. Why can't we just say more change when we go for higher big player? Mostly said that one will still favor us. One hour they point to coach. What did coach want to do? Now coach want go inside and want go play the match. Not be waiting get, not be they use. Not the instruments when person get, person go use. He go borrow from other club. No, now go look the life of Liverpool and Man City today. Go look what Liverpool they use the eye to see. That's the potential of good people. If they even get sense, they're supposed to send a player we need. Now, because of say we don't come get like somebody like Tomiyasu, somebody like Patina, our Nyash open. That's the good reason for we to understand. Say we need potential players. When there is no player, there's no going to be. be a winning team for Arsenal. So I don't know what if that man will sell am, may sell am. If you no go invest, may sell am because they give me and you headache. I want to give people for now not go dey where again today now. You understand? So may they drag the board directors.
Baba Chooks,
right.
I get a question for Baba Sato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they hear you first.
Oh, you say I did sentimental. Now,
Yeah.
if you as a coach, you have Nketiah sitting on the bench, you have Lacazette. It's true, say Nketiah don't play 13 matches without scoring, yes. Then, but you get Lacazette for bench. Waiting you as a coach need na goal, Abi. And then Lacazette don't play almost throughout this season without scoring in an open play. Only on penalty that he have scored, I think, 2 goals, right? So, what you as a coach go do?
Okay, you
Baba
asked
Sato, you understand the question?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Now reply the question. Abi, you don't do Abi never true.
No, I just ask you. I'm done with the question. If you now the coach,
Okay.
Arsenal,
Okay, waiting I will do if I see the potential of playing just like today, just like waiting I thought say today, we miss am. We miss Lacazette for today, man, because all those stop holding playing, it don't be part of Arsenal. Now those old stop playing, now lead us to where we did today. So for that top 4, if Nketiah is good, I believe say he not going to use Lacazette. Because you see the potential of that holding player, and you see the way the guy they hold ball, they give people since he know they score. If Nketiah is good, they feel hold ball, they feel score. I believe say they go for them they use Lacazette, not for the using. That's the reason we was okay. Since everybody they complain for the old player today, let's try Nketiah. What did Nketiah give you an eye today? I they ask you the question.
Baba Sato.
Okay, no, you can just wait. I want to talk something. Baba Sato, I believe say you misunderstand that question when they ask. The thing when they ask, we say Lacazette don't play.
He has.
No, wait. I want to clear something. Lacazette don't play 25 matches this season, apart from I think 25 or 26.
Yes. I feel like
I think it happened to Sachus network. Oga Joka, they talk a go before maybe before he come back.
Now, like what Baba Chooks they talk, we have Lacazette. He don't play 26 matches. Score only.
So Lacazette don't play. Excuse me, I beg. I no vex. Now network just get issue. So Lacazette don't play 20 something matches this season. Let's say 26, 27 matches. He scored 4 goals. Those 4 goals when score, 2 na penalty.
Yeah.
2 na from open play. So what did you can just ask? Say if now you be coach, you get 3 strikers: Aubameyang, Lacazette, Nketiah. Aubameyang don't come out. Now you are left with Lacazette and Nketiah. You are left with Lacazette and Nketiah. So now Lacazette don't play 20 something matches. He score only 4. What will you do? The logical thing to do is to try Nketiah. That's just it. Unless you want the bias.
No, not be bias, but you know what they say, I'm not the bias. If Nketiah is good, that 25 matches, they're not going to give up. If Nketiah is good, it's just be like when we want to try Martinelli, everybody knows Aubameyang don't they fuck up. In terms of when it comes to discipline, when it comes to say maybe scoring goal, we drop him. You see just chance when they give Martinelli, he take over. Nobody care about Aubameyang again. They are give Nketiah 13 proof. Come up Lacazette, come prove yourself so that when you take out when Martinelli take out, what did he gain from it? Because he doesn't give, and you have that person they come out. Me other one come out. Even the person even they come out better pass the one where even they come out. Because the one where you even give just 5 minutes to come in for 13 matches, he not be prove himself. How many matches they give Martinelli when they take job Aubameyang come out? That is what I'm thinking.
No, Baba Sato, you know the thing, una two there on the same page, but it's like you never get where in they come from. The thing be say, okay, make
I know where they come from,
Sato, if now you be coach, maybe you go give him a chance.
Attacker, they're not good.
No, you never get.
Give her.
No, Baba Sato, see what me and now. If now you be the coach, Shebi you go give Nketiah a chance. May you see whether he go try.
Yes.
We don't talk saying try, yo. We just talk say Shebi you go give him a chance. That's all. That's what we are saying. That's all.
Okay, that's the 13 matches what we don't give up.
The 13 matches, that one another talking point now. That one another talking point. You don't understand?
Let me make this point.
That's why they talk the same thing, but I say you don't get where.
But the 12 they're not good. Even the Lacazette.
That's what now what you can't talk. You can't say 12 they're not good. Now what see himself they talk.
Yes. No, but you like chat to me when they talk now say Lacazette even better pass than Nketiah. For that don't play. Because that don't play.
Nobody they argue that one for hold up play. Nobody they argue am. Say whether Lacazette no better passer. So Jukal, you have the floor.
Yeah. Baba Sato, make I tell you one thing. You have two strikers. One don't play 20-something. That person. Now, at the crucial ending of this season, where we say we need goals. And the person where you say you they play him, your striker will say you they play him for a very long time. You know they give you the goal, and you get a striker wait there for bench, and you did that. Let me tell you, Arteta now don't. There's no way anybody go blame Arteta because he don't try all his options,
and they no work. That is the point I'm trying to make. Today, he didn't try Nketiah first. The first match will be saying Nketiah they start throughout this season and be this one. See, Jukal, sorry to even interrupt you. Say Arteta try Nketiah today. Not be saying willingly try him. Lacazette get issue. Lacazette no dey the squad at all. Not be say he willingly try him. If say Lacazette dey the squad, and Lacazette for play.
Yes.
So not be say he willingly try him.
You understand? So he don't try all his options. The only option now will be men.
I know that's Sachiso. If you don't try, what's he complaining today?
Baba Sato,
no. Okay, before I change the talking point, Baba Sato, we know the talk say in case I play very well today. What if we just the talk? We say we don't the talk say make them give a chance. Even if you give somebody chance, you can't know whether I go play well. Exactly. So we agree say then give a chance and you know play well. We are all on the same page. Nobody they talk say in case I play well today, but we are happy say then give a chance. In try. If you check when Chidima they talk, Chidima mentioned one comment. Chidima say make them try one of our under 23 striker, Mika Bierets. That boy don't score 10 goals from under 23. Last season he scored 23 goals. The boy na see all those Saka level, all those Smithrow mates. Now they are mates, yeah. So but the guy not there for squad. But apart from this Saka issue, this Nketiah issue, I want to address one elephant waiting for this room. And that issue be say people they always talk say Arteta no sign for January. I won't start with you, Baba Sato. People they always say Arteta no sign for January. That is why it is affecting us. If they say we sign, if we know they suffer, it is true that we did not sign. You get, but who was available? I want to address this issue now. Many people talk say they blame Arteta, no sign. Who was available in January? Mention that name. We went for Vlahovic.
And
he was available in Fiorentina. We went for him. He did not want to join. That one go. We went for Otomelo. Juventus said they need him. The one hold on Massimiliano Allegri say he won't keep Otomelo, and truly in the play Otomelo for Juve now. Who else was available that was good and we did not go for that person?
They went for Baba Sato. You know what? They went for Isaac.
We can start with Baba Sato. Make I know which side Baba Sato. If you follow for those people they talk say we could blame Arteta say he no buy player.
No,
I mean, they follow me they talk say nobody was even available.
No. If you look at maybe the first 13 for this place, when I tell you say these people don't go sign for this season, but I say don't forget. I tell you now.
No, I remember.
Before we even talk. January, I tell you, if you so not be surprised. Those people where they talk, those people just like all those fans where don't they par just like the way me at the par with Oga Chakan they talk to me saying so as in not be their man they tell they talk this because the result that they believe say we said why we not sign and they faith so we supposed to replace. So now waiting at the reason say now we are there for the reason be that one. And the end of it they forget to say he said window transfer, nobody wants said they are key player. And the people where they go to now key players. We no one go buy rebates, join rebates where we get so.
Exactly.
So now that one they fail to understand. Say all what they just say, Arsenal don't sign one player. Who be this player? You know. Now the same people see the talk say, how you go sign this year player? So and so players in all this, so and so players in all this. The best thing that's the reason Arteta just relax because the two key players where go for they were really potentials. But for that we don't transfer. Nobody wants to be a key player. You understand? And we try press to the extent Laovis reject us. So we gotta forget what happened. So now waiting they don't know. So you know if you blame them, they need to just now very simple say, may they go around, may they go west out, may they listen to news say nobody wants to be a key player, not be Arteta for. We go market, but we don't feel sad because nobody want to release them. Now the only way when me with you go fit enlighten them. Now be this one because you know go feel blame them because if we dey win yourself we don't remember who they want sign. Now when we dey lose, you be like that poor Messi. If when Aubameyang lose yesterday, he not talk about and come. But how we say they win Aubameyang score, he go come face us today. Now war now so we don't lose say we don't get striker and the rest thing. Tomorrow night go come. So now so it be. Now so we human being be. But we fail to understand say nobody wants to be a key player. It's a general. Even we now just like when they price Gabriel Mogales.
Babasato, see example of what we talk about. Look the comments when Malo drop now. Malo say where I'm angry with Arteta is because of him letting players go by January without signing any player. Who was available?
Now what did I talk just now with this one? Now what did I just talk? I got account. You want to okay? I hear you.
I tell you one thing, you know, say as some people they reason. You understand? You know, sometimes if you are before you talk, you go first of all reason where, find out why the manager take the decision, or maybe the board make the decision they took like that. Now, look at what thing they talk about. Arteta not signing anybody in January, and now they try to load deadwood. Like I tell you, those deadwood will come out. If to say they as maybe so they where they now the same thing go start to the happen.
Let's say your voice is break. I don't hear you. I don't know that that's true. So they hear out.
You don't hear me?
I hear you now.
No.
Now, first of all, Arteta can't come out all the deadwood, can't unite his player. Now, those players will be say, now then they bring headache to the dressing room. He can't show them exit door. So I don't want to make una go find on a square root, go try another place. And that's in a normal thing will be say any good manager go do. So that those people where they listen to you, will believe, say, now you be the man, we go give us what we want. Those people go play for you. You understand? So, and Arteta no one do any panic buy.
Yeah.
Where we say, okay, okay, let me just go for. If you get waiting our people, they thought say somebody were selling dog, go buy a monkey, something where they sit for your house, sit there for your house. So how you go sell your dead wood or come on your? So that one might be the panic buy. Even look at Tottenham himself. Conte para say they come buy this guy. The two players. You know if
no be them in once now initially.
They give him result. Maybe they can't adapt to his philosophy. Now it can't be say if you like say then they do it. But believe me, by January, Conte go still go to the kind of players. He get his kind of players. Every coach get their kind of players. And I believe say at the end of the season, Arteta will still go for his kind of players. If the board go support him, if they go give him back and say, okay, go buy players or release money for him, say make you go buy players where you want. Which player they market? What we say everybody they fight, you see, these people they fight for relegation battle. These people they fight for top 4. These people they fight, make they stay in the middle of the table. Everybody they fight. Then you want the person to come sell their key players. Where we say, now then go keep them where they want to be. You know possible now. Look at Everton.
Wow.
The moment Frank Lampard came in, he stopped the transfer immediately. That be the first thing we do. So, you don't go blame anybody. You understand? The board we are willing to buy, but they don't see any player to buy. They make an effort. Had it been they didn't make any effort at all, then it's a different thing altogether. But they made an effort. They wanted to buy, and those buys would have been a very wonderful buy had it was successful. But quite unfortunate, it wasn't successful. So, what will you do? You have to use what you have. There's no need beating around the bush, crying. If you like, cry blood out of your eye. It will not change things. You no go bring that person back to life. Lie, no go walk. So, the high time we work with what we get, better for everybody, and stop blaming Arteta, this, Arteta. Blame the players where they're that pitch.
All right, Juka, you don't talk very well. So, Baba Sato, you know, saying Sabi predict how Arsenal transfer window they go. This end of season, do you see Arsenal buying players?
No, definitely they will buy. But the prediction when our feet get say, the FCC go buy stupid people like. We're sorry to use that word. When I say stupid people, as in not maybe I'm insulting them. Okay, they can buy lesser player like Sambilo Konga. They will not go for potential player. Money for them to buy potential player, like maybe money where they will spend for just one person here, like 80 million pounds. Like this guy where did Benfica, so we understand. No less. 80 million pounds or 70 million pounds. They believe they'll use and take back 3 player. They're not open and buy that quality player. So that is what I'm saying. So they go buy player, not always about that. But can they go for expensive player that has potential for waiting? It's better for you to buy. It's better for you to have 3 player or 2 player that have potential than buy 6 player that doesn't have quality of what you are looking for. So they go buy, not always about it. But the only way where we go even see quality player will not lead to this lavish issue. So say they reject, make people not call reject. Now if we go Europa, if we not go Europa, don't expect say person wait the opportunity to go Champions League or Europa League to come to Arsenal. It is not work. It will not be done that way. It not work. If not me, it not will still work. So this is the only thing that we attract these people to come. Either Europa League or Champions League. Even the Conference League, we not even attract them. That's just it.
All right, it's unfortunate say we don't lose today. We don't lose. More no cry over spilled milk. More sleep over then focus on our next matches. If we draw, we'll collect for our next 3 matches. It still be something. So we'll call the show an end now. So more just go rest. If you never chop, go chop. Anybody lose appetite, now yourself you do. Make sure say you chop food. Don't say Arsenal lose. No can't chop your nice food. Make good chop. So my dear football lovers, thanks for following us. So we gotta go now. So we come your way next time. From me and the team, Baba Sato and Oga Juka. So we gotta go.
Baba Sato, I enjoy your talk. You know, say very
much love.
It will go very, very far. Don't worry. Not small.
I agree to you. So I choose good night.
Baba choose.
All right.